Sorry about that, folks. I lost my internet connection for a little while. I had to reboot, but I'm trust me. We have the. I forgot. I got to tell the boss that. Hey, Jim. I am archiving all these races. I'll have the archive on the website. Yeah. And by the way, I had to get a new Facebook page. The other one I go is on the new one. My business logo. So if I send you something, you see the business logo, that's the good one. I'm just trying to catch up. All right. Had to do a little business there. You got. Okay, here we go. Go.
Horses on the engine. 2-year-old pacing colts. It's the Lewis Stockman Memorial. The one is Didi and Evanera, owned by LNS Racing, Hayes, Dominic Stables, and Freese, Loving Miller Driving. 2-All Captain, owned by Jarius White and Fred Harper of Mississippi. Chrysler's drivers change to Horton. Deshaun Horton drives the 2. 3, Somebody's Captain, owned by Eli Swartz of White Pigeon. Swartz, the trainer. Drivers change is Kewan Waldron. The 4, Beyond Artist, Anderson. 5, Rock Alone, by Deaver Racing, Wayand, Miller, and Eldon. Jeff Deaver, the trainer driver. It's a field of 5 in the Lewis Stockman Memorial. Race 4 at Goshen will be underway shortly.
All right, race 4 coming up. All right. And so we had an internet problem, but we're back. And they get all lined up here. We'll turn it over to a professional. Okay, I'll admit. And remember, all their harness races, Saturday's races and today's races are all archived and will be on the website. Or if you want to hear them again, you can. Yeah, so yeah, I know you guys don't look at me, but well. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're in the area,
The gate is moving.
All right, we'll play here a little bit.
First time at Goshen. Two-year-old pacing Colton Lewis. The gate swings into the stretch. They come. inside quickly to take the lead. It's a rock alone. The opening quarter was 29-3. They move through the upper turn. Big on Artist. DD end of an air on the inside. Continue to follow along in second. Rock alone is next and all captain. Far back. It's somebody. They race past the half. Big on Artist. Kentland last time out, he has a lead here. The halftime in 1 minute, 2/5. Snappy tempo here, set by Big on Artist as he leads to the back stretch. But here comes DD end of an era. To the outside, and DD end of an era. Quickly end of an era is off to the races. He opens up by 2. They arrive at the 3/4 mile marker. DD end of an era now by 2.5. Second to the inside is Big on Artist as Rock Alone continues in that third spot. Into the final turn, 3/4 time, 1:30-3. DD end of an era cruising along now, 3.5, 4 lengths to the good. Big on Artist will have his second spot there as Rock Alone comes up alongside. But with 16th to go, it's a D end of an era. DD end of an era and a hard-charging Rock. He gets a 4 second. Big on Artist was a tiring third. Time of the mile, 2:02.35.
All right, well, I guess we're just going to be on YouTube. For some strange reason, it's not. And I cannot figure out. Can't figure out why, but all right, let's try this. All right, hang on.
Fourth row. Mr. Stun, an avid and successful horse owner and driver from 1912 to 1937, training horses here at the Goshen Fairgrounds, racing in India, Ohio, Michigan, Kentucky, and Illinois. Lucille was his first winning horse who raced here at Goshen. Mr. Stuckman was also a mint farmer from the Manny area. You're invited to visit the Lewis Stuckman exhibit at the Fair Museum. And the winner of the 2026 Lewis Stuckman won DD end of an era, a brown coat by Jayco end of an era, but of Derrickton Light. Here's another winner, bred by Dr. Paul and Kathy Webb's Ivy Lotion on Saturday. DD end of an era, owned by LMS Racing of Anderson, Haus, the Dominic Stables, and Fries, loving Miller Trains and Drives. That's 4 in a row now on the Indiana Cider Fair circuit for DD end of an era, pacing today's mile in 2:02.35.
All right, we've got some problems here, and I can't.
DD end of an era, the winner. Top down, 1:45.3.2. The quarter time, halftime, 1 minute, 2:30.3, and a final time, 2:02.3. for DD in the Lewis Stuckman Memorial. Bring him out. Our next winner, the pick winner contest, Michelle Slaybaugh. Michelle Slaybaugh.
All right. All right. Well, we're back. At least I'm back. For some reason or other, it will not connect to Facebook. It only connects to Twitter and to YouTube. I have no idea why. Okay. Well, All right, should we get ready for the next race? All right, let me do some. I did that.
Horses on the track for race number 5, today's 5th race. 3-year filly Pacers. Field of 7, sponsored by Horizon Windows and Doors. The one is M. Behaving. About Hartley Farms of Fremont, Ohio. Carl Newland trains. Mike Peterson drives. 2 Plenty of Volage, owned by Deaver. Keaton, Craner and Craner. Emily Beaver trains with Logan Loney. The 3 I Am the Best, owned by Clay and Steve Scagnoli and Gary Myers. Clay Scagnoli trains and drives. 4 is Rockin' Charlie. Donish, the 5 Chantilly Russ. Over the H Racing Stable, Donish trains. Drivers change Kewan Waldron. Kewan Waldron on the 5. Phil H drives the 6 TL Champagne Rocks for the H Racing Stable and trainer Donish. And the 7 Sunrays Triumph by Dessa, Zach, and Alvin Miller of Bunker Hill. Zach Miller trains. Anthony Miller is in the sulky. 3 Philly Pacers, sponsored by Horizon Windows and Doors.
All right. Well, I found me. If that means anything or not, I don't know.
At the gate is moving. Three-year-old Philly Pacers in the Horizon Windows and Doors pace. Field of 7. So 6 on the gate here, 1 trailing stir, the 7-0 number 1. In the stretch, here they come. And they're off, and plenty of voltage away quickly and behaving to the angle into the 3rd spot. Sunrays Triumph right there in 2 quarters. Wide to the outside. TL Champagne Rocks is underway for Philish. And TL Champagne Rocks from 5th to 4th to 3rd to 2nd. And TL Champagne Rocks goes right on by for the lead as Plenty of Voltage yields for the pocket seat in 2nd. Now to the outside. Here comes Sunrays Triumph from 4th to 3rd is now 2nd. Meantime, and behaving relegated to 4th. Chantilly Ross on the inside is 5th. Next is Rockin' Charlie and the early trailer as they round the turn. I Am the Best, the opening quarter 29-2. As they circle the turn, Sunrays Triumph now takes her turn in the front, and she'll lead the way. Sunrays Triumph and Anthony Miller by 2. TL Champagne Rocks on the inside. Gaps in the 2nd. Plenty of Volage. Gaps in 3rd. And here comes Am Behaving underway for Peterson from 4th. Chantilly Ross has flushed and follows the cover down, 2nd over 5th. Meantime, Rockin' Charlie moves up into the 6th spot, and the trailer is I Am the Best. The half was 58-1 as they make the turn to the back stretch. Sunrays Triumph, the best. And Show Philly has a lead by 2.5 lengths. Make the turn to the 3/4 mile marker. Chantilly Ross has moved up to 3rd now with Rockin' Charlie 4th. TL Champagne Rocks is dropping back now as they arrive at the three quarters. It's Sunrays Triumph by 2 and behaving on the inside. Now locked in the second. To the outside to Chantilly Ross as they come to the top of the stretch. They've less than an eighth of a mile to go. And down the stretch they come. Sunrays Triumph clings to the lead. To the outside, Rockin' Charlie coming to her. And there between horses is Chantilly Ross. Down to the line. Sunrays Triumph outside Rockin' Charlie. These two on the line together. Tight photo for win.
In other words, what? So in other words, one by nose, one by whisker. I don't know. This sounds.
Time of the mile, 1:59, 1/5.
Brooke can do it. Brooke can do anything. Well, within
You might remember just a few days ago, in fact on Saturday, here at the Elkhart County Fair in the Classic for trio fillies, the 4 Rockin' Charlie played bridesmaid. She was second by a length. Today, she is in a photo for win with the 7 Sunrays Triumph. Tight on the line.
So in other words, one by whisker and one by nose. I don't know. This sounds good.
Horizon Windows and Doors, a new sponsor of racing action here at the Elkhart County Fair. Horizon Windows and Doors, a locally family-owned company, started by Steve and Jenna Matz and Alex. Steve and Alex and a couple of the grandkids are trackside to make the blanket presentation. Horizon Windows and Doors, known for the nose pressure sales, and we invite you to stop by. Their office is located just on the the west edge of the fairgrounds here at Goshen. The railroad tracks on the south side of the street. Horizon Windows and Doors, sponsoring today's 5th race, Blanket. And the winner, drum roll please.
Oh, drum roll. Oh, my.
Number 4, Rockin' Charlie.
Well, like I said, one by nose, one by whisker. So I don't. Take your pick.
Well, looking at the photo finish, I would have hated to put my finger between those two horses, Rockin' Charlie and Sunrays Triumph, on the line, inches apart. But it was Rockin' Charlie to come out the winner of this racing stable of Anderson. Don Ash, the trainer and driver. Don has that knack here at the Elkhart County 4-H Fair to show up in the winner's circle year after year. Today wins with Rockin' Charlie in the 1:59 1/5. Rockin' Charlie wins the 5th race, sponsored by Horizon Windows and Doors.
All right. Oh, we got more. We got more. Hang on. We got more.
Results official for the 5th race. Number 1 and behaving finished 4th. Plenty of Voltage 6th. I Am the Best finished 5th. Rockin' Charlie the winner. Chantilly Ross finished 3rd. TL Champagne Rocks 7. Sunrays Triumph was 2nd. Top down 4:65, 1:37 and 2. Quarter time 29 and 2. The half 58 and 1. Three-quarter time, 128-2. The mile, 159-1. How about a nice send-off for Donnie Schmidt and Charlie? Ready for the sixth race, race number 6, field of 5. 3 Colt Pacers bring him out. Race 6, you're up.
So, folks, we're about halfway. We got 12. We had 13 on Saturday and 12 today. That's 25 race. That's more we've had here in a long time. All right, well. All right, getting ready. They want to thank One Piece Services, cut the machine in South Bend. And we cannot forget Weaver Trailer Sales. They have a booth out here at the fair. Go see them and tell them thanks for sponsoring. And we also a SurfNet.
Fifth race winner in the pick-up winner contest, Riley Slayball. Come up here to the table to pick up your lawn chair. Riley Slayball, winner in the pick-up winner contest, race 5.
And up the stairs they go. We should have race 6 coming up here. Or race 7. I don't know. We'll be back here at the fairgrounds one more day, and that will be on Saturday. And that'll be some fun. I mean, wear your school spirit. Wear your school colors. You know. It'll be some fun. It'll be the Elkhart County Forest Fair cheerleading competition. I gotta say, folks. And they're gonna have it again next year, and hopefully, a few more surprises. If not next year, maybe in a couple years. we may have a battle of the bands here at the fairgrounds. Boy, that would be something. That would be fun. Well, I told Jason I wanted to tell him stuff, and naturally he did. He disappeared on me. Here you go. There he goes. It's racing by itself. All right. What did he? Well, yeah, if you're gonna cross at your own risk. That horse is. I know. Looking down here at turn 4, maybe got it. I don't know.
As we await the start of the 6th race, let's get changes. Race number 6, drivers change. Number 2, Don't Tell Anyone, driver Mike Peterson. Race 7, the 2, driven by Mike Peterson. The 3, Foolish Pride, driven by trainer Matt Reinheimer. Matt Reinheimer on the 3. The 4 horse, He Said He Would, now driven by Anthony Miller. Anthony Miller draws the 4. The 6, Great Commission, driven by LaWayne Miller. So driver changes in the 7th race. Mike Peterson on the 2. Matt Reinheimer on the 3. Anthony Miller on the 4. LaWayne Miller drives the 6. We go to the 10th race. The 10th race, the first division, Miller. 10th race, the 4, LaWayne Miller. The 10th race, the 1 is scratched. Clint Coy. Clint Coy on the 4, Big Boys Edge. In the 12th race, Free for All Trotters, sponsored by Electrician.
Well, they must have it. They got it. They got a hog charge. Okay, so well,